So many people are of the opinion that the Toyota Highlander is the best and most economical car when compared to the Toyota Venza. However, many more persons have argued that the Toyota Venza is the best option when compared to the Highlander. Do not get confused. My name is Dave. I'll be bringing to you the detailed comparison of both cars in terms of performance, fuel consumption, cost of maintenance, space and luxury, resale value, durability, reliability and flexibility. Also, at the end of this video, I will help you in deciding which of these cars is best for you as an individual. This comparison is for 2010 Venza and 2010 Highlander. This is because their prices are almost the same. At the end of this video, I will give you more details about the prices of both cars. Without wasting so much time, let's begin to look at the performance of both engines. First, the Venza comes with a 2.7 liters 4-cylinder engine and a power capacity of 182 horsepower, and with a 6-speed automatic transmission system, and with a top speed of 129 miles per hour with the configuration of the i4 engine. The Toyota Venza also comes with a higher engine. However, for the purpose of this video, we are going to be focusing only on the i4 engine of the Toyota Venza and the i4 engine of the Toyota Highlander. The Toyota Highlander also comes with a similar engine configuration of 2.7 liters 4-cylinder engine, but with a greater horsepower rating of 187 horsepower compared to that of the Venza, which has a power capacity of 182 horsepower. It also comes with a 6-speed automatic transmission system. When you compare the acceleration of both cars, the Toyota Venza has an acceleration of 8.5 seconds, meaning it can move from a standstill to 60 miles per hour within 8.5 seconds and with a top speed of 129 miles per hour. While the Toyota Highlander has an acceleration of 9.5 seconds, meaning it can move from a standstill to 60 miles per hour within 9.5 seconds and with a top speed of 115 miles per hour. So from the data I've given, it means that the Toyota Venza has a better acceleration and a higher top speed when put side by side with the Highlander. Now let's also look at the fuel consumption of both cars. Now when it comes to the fuel efficiency of both cars, the Toyota Venza has a fuel efficiency of 21 miles per gallon for city drive and 29 miles per gallon for highway drive, while the Highlander has a fuel efficiency of 20 miles per gallon for city drive and 27 miles per gallon for highway drive. A close look at this shows that the Toyota Venza is more fuel economical when compared to the Highlander. When it comes to speed and fuel consumption, the Toyota Venza scores A, while the Highlander takes B. Let's proceed further by looking at the cost of maintenance for both cars. The cost of maintenance for each of these two cars is almost the same. It is only when you begin to look at the cost of the spare parts that one tend to be higher than the other. The Toyota Venza has a wheel size of 19 inches or 20 inches, while the Highlander has a wheel size of 17 inches. Of course, the Venza has advantage of having a higher clearance from the ground. The Toyota Venza might actually have bigger tires, but it is not an advantage at all. When it comes to buying of spare parts and tires, you definitely know that more money will be required to buy a 19 inches tire as compared to buying a 17 inches tire. Generally, the spare parts of the Venza are more expensive than that of the Highlander, with a significant difference between the prices of the spare parts of both cars. Also, since both cars are Toyota brands, it makes it easy for any mechanic to work on them and fix them. However, more technicality and more cost is needed in fixing the Toyota Venza. The shape and appearance of the Toyota Venza is more sophisticated when compared to the Highlander. This makes it more difficult and more expensive for any panel beater to work on it and bring it back to good shape. So when you begin to look at the cost of maintenance in the long run, the Toyota Highlander will just be the best option for you, because more money is required for the maintenance of the Toyota Venza. Let me quickly make a note here. The Toyota Venza appears more expensive because it is put side by side with the Highlander. However, when you begin to compare Venza with other cars of its class, then you would appreciate the fact that it is also cheap to maintain. After all, this is a 4-cylinder engine, so the ball is in your court. It is left for you to decide on what you want to go for. If you're buying a car for your own private use, then the space, luxury and comfort should be a priority for you. This is because if you buy a car that you're not proud of, you're not comfortable with, within a short period of time, you will hate that car. And that's why the luxury and class of a car is one important factor to look out for when buying a car. When it comes to luxury, comfort and class, the Toyota Highlander does not come close to the Venza. This is because the Venza appears posh, sleek, beautiful and very attractive, while the Highlander appears simple and classy, and also because the Highlander was designed for a large family, and that's why it has the third row in it. So more attention and details were given into maximizing the space to accommodate more persons in the back rather than creating comfort and luxury as it is with the case of the Venza. It has more cargo space and with more luxury when compared to the Toyota Highlander. So if you're a single person or you have a small family and you need a crossover SUV, then the Toyota Venza should be a very good option for you. But if you're an entry-level politician that is looking for an SUV to use, then you can give a second thought to the Toyota Highlander. So when it comes to luxury, space and class, the Toyota Venza is topping while the Toyota Highlander comes behind. Now let's look at the flexibility and durability of both cars. The Toyota Highlander is more flexible when compared to the Venza. This is because the Venza is bulky in size and it has a blind spot in the back, and a large turning radius is needed for the car. Also, the backup camera screen for the Venza is very small, which makes it very difficult when trying to reverse or turn. So the bulky size of the Venza makes it less flexible when compared to the Highlander. The Highlander is more durable and more rough when compared to the Venza, and the Highlander is still able to maintain its shape and look good even when it is old. That is not applicable to the Venza. The Venza doesn't look so attractive when it begins to get old because the parts are very large. Take for instance, you will dislike the bumper of the Venza when it becomes very old. This is because it is very bulky and large in size, and so it tends to lose its shape when it becomes old. Although the large tires of the Venza is also an advantage for the Venza, this is because it is able to drive even through rough roads. Let's look at the resale value of both cars. Now, both cars are Toyota brand, and the Toyota brand is known to have high resale value, not just in Africa but all over the world. This is because of their track record for producing durable and reliable cars. So the general resale value of Toyota cars is always very high. But when you look at both cars, the Highlander tend to have a higher resale value because of the high cost of maintenance of the Venza. Most persons tend to shy away from it and would go for the Highlander instead, therefore pushing the demand and the resale value of the Highlander up. So when it comes to resale value, the Highlander is at the top while the Venza is behind. If you're a single person or you have a small family and you need a crossover SUV with very good performance, class, luxury, prestige and good space, then the Toyota Venza will be the best option for you. However, if you have a large family but you want an entry-level standard SUV that is economical and has class and prestige, then the Toyota Highlander will be the best option for you. You can buy the foreign use of any of these cars within the range of $10,500 to $13,500 or 80 million naira to 10 million naira in Nigeria. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more tech reviews.